I mean, this Gronk suspension is a joke.
Do you want to, since we have time, do you want to vent about it a little bit? You want to give your frustrations?
I won't go super far into it. Okay. I'll just say a few things. I'm probably going to give me 10 minutes.
Go down the rabbit hole, Mark. So we got time.
Here it is. Okay, the one suspension is a joke.
Okay. The one game.
One game suspension, yeah. Because this is a player that you are not really that close to. And then you go out of your way to seek out this player on the ground, on the sideline. He's not even in the field of play. He is out of bounds right now. And you are going to body slam him, give him the people's elbow, whatever it is that people are saying. A lot of people are comparing.
Take off that pad, throw it away.
A lot of people were comparing the wrestling moves. And it really is because he charges in there and then slams on him. And, like, that is such a malicious move. I mean, people want to talk about, like, a Ndamukong Suh, the stomp, you know, multiple stomps on quarterbacks, where he was part of the tackle and then stomped on him. I think this is even worse than that move because this is you putting your whole body into the back of the player's neck. That right there can end a career, without a doubt. If Pac-Man Jones did it, if Burfict did it, they are out of the league. You know,
out of the league?
That's an exaggeration.
Suspended for the rest
they're
of the
suspended
year.
For the rest of the season. But like,
which is out of the league.
Yeah, like that's out of the league for this year. Like that's the severity of it for some of these other players. And the difference is people say, well, those players have a history. This player doesn't. And I think that's a bullshit. I think that's a bullshit excuse. Your history should not have anything to do with what you did today. If you walked out wherever onto Fifth Avenue, or whatever the quote was, and you shot someone in the face. Well, I mean, you never shot someone in the face before.
Okay, President Trump.
Right? It was Fifth Avenue, right? Like, if you murder somebody today, and I know we're taking a huge jump here.
I was like, are we really quoting President Trump
I really just wanted to throw another Trump quote. I've been secretly putting Trump quotes into quite a few of these things.
Did you quote Trump tonight before this?
This was the first one this time. Okay. I like to throw a few of them in there because in the way the world is now, you got to have some fun with it, right?
Yeah, try.
Try really hard.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know that's a huge leap to make, but when you have one of these situations, and we see it all the time with like domestic violence and things like that, and sexual assault, where someone goes, well, I don't think that's someone that would do that. What the fuck does that mean?
You know what it looked like to me? It looked like when you get like little kids are playing a game, right?
Yeah, and they pout.
And one kid like gets the ball taken away, so he goes, and he just charges it, and you go, Jimmy, what the fuck are you doing?
Exactly.
That's what it was
This
like.
was a player who just got frustrated, lost himself, and maliciously sought out a player to hurt. A vulnerable player to hurt.
Exactly like a 5-year-old would do.
Yeah. It is not something that should be in the NFL. And the thing that blows my mind with this is not necessarily even just that. So he goes out and he apologizes. Awesome. Good. Kind of a crappy apology because he starts off good. I think it was the beginning of it where he's talking about, you know, I lost myself. That's not a player I recognize, whatever it was, and apologizes by name. And then he also puts the like, but this is why I did it. And all of a sudden, that's not an apology anymore. Now it's an excuse.
Now you're defending yourself.
Yeah, you're defending yourself. And this is the thing where I see it and I start to have a big issue with this. And to me, that apology did not mean a single thing because he's appealing the suspension.
Well, it got upheld.
It did, but you appealed it.
Yeah.
That is bullshit. That's saying, I'm sorry, but I don't think I should have to face any consequences for my action. If you were truly sorry, you man up, you take the responsibility, you take your suspension, you say, hell, I would have done too, and then you accept it and go on.
Well,
bullshit.